Good afternoon. This is Lance Bryce with Thrive Mortgage. Today is the 10th of February, Friday. I hope you're doing well. We have seen interest rates kind of skyrocket over the last 7 days. We are sitting in the Mortgage News Daily tracking poll of the 30-year fixed conforming. And again, this is a national survey. They have the rate today at 6.5% for a 30-year fixed. This time last week on Friday, we were at 6.19%. So we're up a third of a point from Friday. We're up a little over a half a point from Thursday. If y'all remember, we did the call a day early last week when we dipped back into the fives. I wanted to do a call that kind of celebrated that moment and pointed out to everyone that the market had really rallied nicely on Thursday of last week. And what a difference a week makes, y'all. We saw a blockbuster non-farm payroll report on Friday. That really lit the fuse on rates going higher and the bond market selling off badly over the last 7 days. That report was predicted to come in at 188,000 new jobs, came in at 517,000 new jobs. The unemployment rate dropped to a 53-year low of 3.4%. Y'all know the concern there is not that it's great news that the jobs front is staying strong, but it is a concern that the Fed may view that as adding wage inflation and continuing the concern for inflation longer than we had anticipated, and may incline them to be more hawkish with future hikes. Now, every week is different. Every day, frankly, in this cycle has been different with regard to how news moves the market. And we have the all-important Consumer Price Index report on Tuesday of next week. That's really going to reset where we are. Y'all, we have seen the last several reports on CPI come in showing that inflation is well under control. I don't think we will see a number as strong as the December number in the CPI. We actually went negative in the headline number for July or for December's read on inflation. But remember, if we see 1, 2, even 3%, 0.3% in the monthly number, that would be probably viewed as good news by the bond market and take some of the sting out of that non-farm payroll report that we got last week. There are some additional concerns out there. You don't have to be a master at Googling to see that there's a lot of folks that are casting doubt on that report from last week. It was, 48 hours prior to the State of the Union address, which some folks suspect may have something to do with some of the metrics that were changed in that report. Some of the metrics that are used in the back end of that report, some population centers that are used to evaluate it, and the fact that 517,000 new jobs is so far off from ADP's prediction of 106,000 jobs. ADP has always been a pretty accurate read on where real job creation is. Of course, they are a monster payroll servicing company, so you would think they would have a pretty good pulse on where employment is. They came in at 106,000 jobs predicted, not the 517 showing in the report. So in any event, it'll be interesting to see if those numbers in that report hold up, or if it just frankly is an outlier. CPI on Tuesday will fill in a lot of those blanks. Stay tuned. I will let you know if we have something crazy happen on Tuesday with that report. I'll probably do a midweek update to this email just so folks know what's going on out there. In any event, I hope this is helpful for you and for your clients. Stay safe, and we will talk to you next week.